In section 5.1 of Workplace and Apprenticeship 20, we are going to look at enlarging and reducing of objects using a scale factor. And so a lot of this should seem familiar to you. You probably did it back in grade 9 quite a bit. And so let's look at the first example here. We have some speakers, and the scale that is listed here is a 1 to 14 scale. And in order for us to determine the actual size of the speaker, we're first going to have to measure the current size of the speakers on the paper. So we're going to go ahead and do that using this ruler. So if I look at the side measurement here, that looks to be about 1.2 centimeters. So I'll go ahead and label that as 1.2 centimeters. Ooh, that's a little large. I'll just make it a bit smaller. And then we'll measure this side view value here. That looks like 2.5 approximately. So I'll label that 2.5 centimeters. And then we're going to need to get that height taken care of. Definitely going to be more than 2.5, so I'll take my ruler, turn it sideways, and measure that height. Oh, 4.3 centimeters. So in order to figure out the actual size of these speakers, I would need to multiply each of these values by 14. So for instance, 4.3 times 14 is going to get us the answer. Just give me a second. 60.2. So that equals 60.2 centimeters in real life. And we can do that to all these values. And again, because the scale is 1 to 14, that means 1 centimeter on paper represents 14 centimeters in real life. A similar question involving scales is that Antonio works as a truck driver. His truck is over 2 stories high and can haul up to 360 tons of oil sand. He's trying to guess how tall that truck actually is. He knows that Antonio, pardon me, is 180 centimeters tall. But in the photograph, he's only 0.7 centimeters tall. So he's looking at this picture of the truck. If the height of the truck in the picture is 2.5, what's the height of the actual truck? So we're going to need to look at the 180 centimeters, which is the height of the person, and compare that to the 0.7 centimeters, which is the height of the man in the photo. So the question that I have is, what would I have to multiply 0.7 by to get 180? So I go 180 divided by 0.7, and I get an answer of 257.14. So that would be called a scale factor. It is 257.14, and that goes on. So that means to figure out how tall the truck is, I need to take 2.5 centimeters, which is the height of the truck in the picture, and multiply it by 257.14. And you'll get an answer of 642.85. And that would be measured in centimeters. If we convert that to meters by dividing by 100, that's 6.43 approximately meters tall. So if you think of the diving board at the swimming pool being 3 meters tall, this would be twice as high as that. So that's scale factor and enlargements, reductions. And again, this should seem relatively familiar to you. So go ahead and get working on the assignment. If you have questions, please ask me as always, and check your book for definitions. We want to keep a running list of definitions as we complete this course. That's it. See you next time.